Felt me like a Hellcat.
Hey guys, welcome back to ARP, and today I have the pleasure of bringing you the first proper CIU case. Normally these are too long, they take a couple of weeks or they take a couple of days, depending on how complicated, but this one I happened to be lucky enough to be recording, and the whole case had enough closure to make it into a single video. So everything from our initial scene work to the actual investigations and my own kind of notes, you'll get to see that in this one. Hopefully you guys enjoy it, it's a lot of fun for me, but this is what we do as detectives in ARP.
Go ahead. 233, this is an active crime scene, I have one dead. Shot to the forehead, I need it CIU here now.
Oh, looks like we've got a call.
403 X-ray, I'm going to need you to put that coffee in a flask and head down to 233's location.
Send me location.
It's going to be 2020, Grapeseed, you've got medic on route 233 and 318 already on scene.
10-4, show me rolling. Okay, so based on what I've heard...
Disregard.
10-4, last unit.
So I believe based on what we just heard, we've now got a call. We're heading down to a fatality at the old barn in Grapeseed. Oh god, Max, really? But yes, fatality down in Grapeseed. Not sure what it is yet, we'll obviously investigate and work out what's going down. So yeah, I guess this could be the first CIU case you guys get to watch, which will probably not be full of extreme violence and action unlike the negotiation ones or the ones where we end up in an all call, but you know what? I have actually got a short one like that, so I'll chuck that at the end for you guys, just so you've got some crazy shenanigans type stuff. But either way, I'm hoping this will be a decent length sort of case to actually work as a case for YouTube, so hopefully you guys actually get to see what we do with CIU. Or at least some of it. At least some of it. Depends on how long this thing goes. Some cases have lasted me weeks. I'm just hoping this could be a fairly simple scene, something I can work in a decent episode length of time. Guess we'll find out. Yeah, the CIU charge is a little on the minimal side when it comes to lighting. At the front I've literally just got 2 flashes on the fog lights. I like to keep it nice and low profile so people can't see us as a police vehicle. Put my radio back on so I can actually hear these people. So there was a report earlier about a car abandoned in a field near the old barn. And officers went out there, apparently the engine was running, car was abandoned, possibly stolen. Farmer reported it, turns out there's a body. So that makes it our job. It may not even be a homicide, it may be just a natural death, but we're going to find out. That'll be it over there.
I'm going to be back available.
10-4, showing you back available. If you want to reroute and station at 50 or back to 20, that's your call, medic.
I'm going to go back to... I'm going to go station 5, medic 50.
10-4, showing you rerouting, heading to station 5, go 403.
Show me on scene. Give me a second, let's get some gloves.
I'm just getting gloves now.
682 Mary Control.
I can't even see what
Go
these
ahead,
gloves
682.
are. These are the wrong gloves.
Available extra units to roll out here.
At this time, I believe once 234 Sierra has cleared off his call, he would be the other available X-ray.
10-4.
Okay, let's take a look at the scene first.
Go 234.
Go ahead,
Engine's
roll.
running.
Times 1, counting tow for a scooter.
Possible body over there.
Showing you rolling. Sounds 1 county tow. It's
Vehicle.
going to be on your location in roughly 2 to 3 miles coming from Marina
No,
Yard.
all can go away.
10-4.
234 Sierra, once you
here.
clear off that scene, I'm going to require you to head back to Sandy and re-roll
I can't listen to this thing
X-ray
going.
to 682's location.
Let me call radio.
10-4, we'll advise you when call sign change is made.
10-4. Thank you, sir.
403 control.
Go 403.
Going off comms while I'm on scene. I should be reachable to other officers.
Understood. We'll.
Okay, there we go. Nice and quiet. Okay, so... one here. Not seeing anything else in the location, so we're going to go talk to the officers on the scene first to work out what's going down here. Okay, so what did you guys get called to?
We just got called to this abandoned vapid stand here with his lights on.
Okay, and did you touch anything?
Yeah. No, we didn't touch anything on the scene.
So vehicle doors already open?
No, he opened the vehicle.
No, I opened the doors,
to check
then
inside.
searched it.
The
Okay.
driver door was initially open.
You checked the pulse on the
Check
vehicle,
it.
or
We're gonna check the... Pardon?
did you check the pulse on the vehicle? Okay.
Yeah, 230.
Okay.
Check
Take a look at the vehicle for me. See what you can find. I'm gonna take a look at the body.
Yeah, I just want to make sure no one.
Nice work, guys. Okay. Pretty much all CIU's work is done in the text chat, so we'll see what we can do here. So visually examine the body. I'll see what state it's in.
Hey, would you mind?
Oh, they're over there working that. It's a lot like role playing, like pen and paper role playing. You ask questions, they give you answers. It makes things very fun, to be honest. I really enjoy it. Okay, sitting a pool of blood, visually beaten, single gunshot to the forehead, no decomposition, maybe a few hours. Okay, checks fingernails for any signs of defensive wounds or DNA, skin, etc. And so we're going to basically check the fingernails for any signs of defensive wounds, or hands, if they've got any cuts on the hands. Maybe there's bits of skin or blood under the nails, which suggests they fought or scratched their attacker. We're going to pat him down, have a look around, see what we can find. So this vehicle has blood on the dash, driver's side window, wallet on the passenger seat with ID for Frank Kerner. Okay. Blood on the dash, driver's side window. We can go with that. Okay, let's see what this gives us. Might even be morning by the time we're done here. So looking to see if he's maybe fought his attacker, we've got a sign of anything involved. Bruised knuckles, so possibly fought somebody. Tape residue over mouth and around wrists. So it's a bit of kidnapping. Probably, based on this information. No DNA under nails. Thick clothing, gloves, possible. So he's tried to put a fight. Tape residue over mouth. Okay. Let me... for the tape. Maybe we'll find some. We'll see if we can find it. We'll take a look around. Obviously we aren't going to see it because it's not really here, but we're role-playing, so we're playing the role. Now, we won't just be standing in one place typing all these questions and not actually looking for stuff. You guys find any tape in the vehicle?
No, I just found some a wallet with a ID and some.
Can you run the name for me?
I'm gonna see the deal.
Okay. So, single gunshot wound to the head. Looks like you've been beaten. I wonder what they want you for. Or wanted you for. Okay. Let me check the wood behind the body to look for the slug. Blood on the ground suggests he was shot here. Any spray on the wood? This will tell us exactly where he was shot. Was he shot here and just let to drop? That could explain a lot of things. So we're definitely looking at a homicide right now. Very much on blood on the wood, also bullet hole. Okay. Let me use this to... nope. So yeah, I don't have any crime scene techs on the scene, so I'm gonna have to send the stuff off to the lab that I'd be sending off to the lab. Like, you wouldn't just dig it out with a knife like you see in the movies, because it destroys striations, it destroys any evidence that's left on it. You want it as intact as possible, so they'd take it to the lab and they'd slowly, gently cut it out of the wood.
Grab 117 break radio. I've got one failing to yield for me. He's all over the road.
Possible pursuit kicking off at the same
spun around
time.
on him. He's in between lanes. Possible pursuit in progress. At this time, we're going to be eastbound Route 1 on a white Crown Victoria.
See if we find
10-4,
anything here.
I'm going to send you additional units at this moment in time, 117.
This might give you something else to listen to whilst this is all going on.
Vehicle still on the stop.
716, break 117, 716, Paul, I'm going to need you to reroute to 117's location. He's currently route of 3027, we'll advise on 20s.
I'll turn that off, it's actually going to get very annoying and very loud for the team meanwhile. Not sure what to go with. Anything, what did you find in the vehicle?
So, if I remember correctly, he had his ID in the vehicle,
It's registered to him?
blood on the, yeah. So, it came to a Frank Kerner, who was the vehicle's registered to as well. No warrants, no prior, as a price, did have a CCW as well. But in the vehicle there's blood on the steering wheel and on the dashboard. So.
Okay.
What else was there? 318.
Is there blood on the steering wheel
Blood
and
on the
dash?
dash and on the door.
Okay. Interesting. That changes everything I'm thinking about this case. Take a look at the tyres for me. See if there's anything in the tread. Anything of interest. Might suggest the origin of the vehicle location. And...
If you want, I'll get
Go on.
318. We'll do that. I will walk up the road, see if
Yeah.
there's any thing in the tire tracks, anything like high.
Yeah, check for any different types of tracks, if there's more than one set. See if you can find anybody nearby who might have seen the vehicle arrive. Possibly, it's a long shot, but
Yeah.
you never know. I mean, there is a gas station there, so... So, actually, you know what?
Right.
Go and check the cams on the the gas station, see if their forecourt cameras spotted the vehicle passing.
Yeah, I will.
Okay.
If I can get more information, do you want me to put a out for?
I don't know, we've
anonymous
nothing to put
tip line
out.
and stuff like that?
Sure, feel free, but I need to find out more information about this guy, so I'm just going to make some calls, okay?
Yeah. Right. I'm gonna have a look.
Okay, it's Kerner. Who would I call for this? That's the interesting question. Check the content of the wallet. Crumpled piece of paper under the car. Interesting, that's worth looking at. So right now we have somebody who was possibly kidnapped, and the way this is starting to look with the blood in the car suggests that he got away from wherever he was being tortured and drove the car here, where they eventually shot him. So there could be a primary scene for this, which suggests this was a bit of a botched job, especially with the vehicle being left here. Typically you don't get the person to drive their own vehicle to their execution. Cash, credit cards, insurance cards, CCW license, picture of him and a woman. Okay, so we're looking for a cell phone possibly, maybe. Anything that might help us with this. Because a cell phone would be really useful because it might have contact numbers for people that might be available. That would definitely help with the case. Liberty City plate here. Don't know if this is connected. Okay, so there is a phone. Okay, so... like I said, we have to roleplay out some of these things that go to the lab because we don't have weeks to wait for the lab to come back with things. So, and unlike, you know, CSI and every other forensic show where they immediately manage to have a tech that finds everything immediately back at the station in 5 minutes, this is our version.
Okay, I'll just
What does it say?
read. May the cat eat him and the devil eat the cat.
May the cat eat him and the devil eat the cat. Is it a mouse?
Yep.
Or is it maybe a threat to this guy? Where was this?
Under the car here.
Okay.
And this tire has blood on it. So.
Okay. Interesting. Take a sample, please, of the blood.
I'm gonna head over to
And-
the gas station in a minute.
Yeah, yeah. I heard there's a pursuit going on with Earl and Larry, so I'm definitely muting my radio.
Yeah.
Yeah. Take a
So
sample of
Earl's
blood,
getting
run it to the lab. Oh yeah, well, he's already got one earlier today, to be fair. Me and 682 got him for interfering. Yeah, take a sample, send it to the lab. I want to see if it's the same blood type as our victim over here. Yeah, do the other thing.
Right, there you go. Let's get it into.
Okay, so Mr. Kerner, what were you into? What were you into? You screwed up. Number. Let me. May have to go and do a call to the family next. Or visit. Okay, let's see if we've got an address on the license. Might probably be in the city, which will be awkward, but... So this is one of those waiting games of back and forth between the Civ and finding out this is Jess is good. Mum and Dad listed several regular names, one with a heart emoji next to it, name of Jenny. Okay. Mum and Dad, so... Oh no, I don't need to eyeball it. Interesting. Okay. Deleted contact, Irish idiot. I spoke to an Irishman earlier, that's awkward. Well, that's interesting even. Probably not connected. There's a lot of Irish people in San Andreas. Let me... What's his address? We need to go find his house. We'll see what we get to with this case, I guess. Right, so we're going to be scouring the barn if anything looks out of place. Do this a final kind of once over before I leave the scene and hand over to the uniforms on the scene over there. And we're going to want to go to find his house, talk to significant other or parents depending on where he lives. 33-year-old, chances are he lives by himself or with a partner. This Jenny might be a partner.
Else on the card.
No, okay. Just checking for anything left behind here. 357 Magnum. Full metal jacket. Okay. Someone put him down. That'll explain the mess. And it is going to be dawn soon. There we go. Just carefully complete our search area. Okay. Let me check this again.
repeat last.
radio now.
That's 494 Echo Dispatch.
Go 494.
Show me in service.
Call back south, there you go.
Medic 50.
Showing you in service, Station 5 with Medic 50. Are you doing a two-person ride along, sir, or separate units?
We're together.
10-4, showing you both as Medic 50 at this time.
Oh gosh. 4-3 control.
Go 403.
Can I get county coroners out to 2020 Grapeseed, Maine, for a homicide victim to the morgue, for a post-mortem? And can I get a county tow, please? Take one vehicle back to the CIU garage.
10-4, advise on the mortuary you want them to be taken to City or Polito.
LS.
LS 10-4, county coroner have been informed they'll be en route to you less than 15 mics. They'll be heading from Polito, and your county tow is going to be coming from Sandy, roughly 5 mics, heading back to the lot.
10-4, thank you, control. Okay, so, right, we've got this guy here, so we'll be getting him sent away, so...
different blood type. So
okay, that fits what I'm imagining. 38. ER 38.
Yeah, the bottom side does match the victim.
We'll send to 1, because that's Polito. 120, DOA. Okay, county coroners have picked him up. Do you want to stay with this to get it towed for the for the impound, please? I want it taken to the garage at the CIA headquarters. Nice work on the car, by the way. Okay, so we're going to base off here, and we're going to go on with this one and see what happens from it. May have to take another bit of recording from a city patrol and go visit the family. But for now, I'm going to head back to the station and do some work. Because 90% of what CIU does is at the station. So we'll see you there. Hey guys, and welcome back. And right now we're back in the station. I've written up the casework, so we're going to go through and have a look at what I've done so far. So we'll head down to the office. It's quiet in NSLs, nobody in at the moment, but oh, there we go. Office door open, please. Once we're in MDT range. Also, I need to make sure I... Whoopsie. Pick a Leo character. Okay, so this is our case, the Grapeseed Homicide, case 61. So we've got where we're dispatched to, the victim, Frank Kerner, 33. We have the cause of death, gunshot to the head. So we have our bullet recovered, which comes back, as we said, to a .357 Magnum. Heavy revolver match. Shows signs of beating, possible torture. There's blood, there's DNA, all the good stuff. You can pause this and read, or any of this you want. This is my normal casework for any CIU case, so I write everything up like this. I've got time of death, I've got the contents of his wallet, his car, registration on the car, details on the scene there. And we go down here. Oh, phone, including constant parents, possible girlfriend. It turns out this is his girlfriend, so we're going to contact her. You'll see why in a moment. My initial thoughts on the investigation: we had possibly taken hostage. Appears that he might have escaped, striking the attacker, fled where he was chased down and killed. There's an Irish connection based on the phrase, which is translated from Gaelic. So there's a definite Irish connection along with the Irish name in the phone book. And so we've got some DNA and fingerprints from that guy. We know a weapon. We've got a lot to go on here. Now, didn't get a chance to catch up to the girlfriend myself, but I did get a trooper who actually contacted her and got her statement. So she says that a Fergal McKellen purchased a big rig from Kerma, and later that day had mechanical trouble and an accident on Route 1. Now, apparently McKellen came back and said he was looking for Frank. He was upset. Turns out that the brakes failed on the truck and he believed it was mechanically unsound before he bought it. Thought Kerma tried to kill him, wanted to talk to him. Guy was very, very angry. This guy owns a green Weenie Issy Classic and owns a revolver, or is known to carry one. So that's a huge tie-in for us right now. The Weenie Issy, you'll find out why. Unfortunately, yeah, Jenny got murdered a couple of days later. Didn't get to record this, but it was in one of my streams. It was in my Leo stream with First 30 Minutes. You can check that out. But police got called to 3014 Procopio Promenade, where a female had been killed. Turns out there was a witnesses that said there was a tall, redhead guy with facial hair, argued with Miss Green and shot her. and he tried to flee in a green Weenie Issy Classic. The car crashed about 100 meters down the street, and the man fled on foot towards the beach. Now, the car contained a .357 revolver, covered in his prints. It's a match to the bullet in her and the original victim, so we have our murder weapon. Yeah, the plate up Durar, that's an IRA reference. Medical examiners described the wound as having powder marks that was very close range to the female, so it confirms our witness testimonies. And visual description of the individual matches DMV file pictures for Mr. McClellan. So we have our suspect. Now, unfortunately, I didn't get a chance to actually catch him myself. He was picked up by uniform, but we caught up with him in the cells for a little interview time. Always fun to go to interrogation. My favourite part of CIU cases. Light control, no, we're on scene at the station.
Will do.
You got him in there?
Oh,
What's that, sorry?
God, here comes all the CIU.
Yes, here comes all the CIU.
Oh, yeah.
Where's our boy?
Sorry, 403, just before you go downstairs, this guy we got coming over here was the
shooting
he was riding
victim,
his bike
yes.
earlier, and the guy we got downstairs, he was the guy
Yeah.
in there. So I was just starting to take a statement, and they brought the other guy in and said that you were on your way down here.
Yeah,
so
just take a statement
noted
on that
anything
guy.
down.
We don't really need him at this point, but take a statement.
Okay, no problem.
God damn it, that step keeps tripping my ass up every time. And you, apparently. Okay,
All right,
McClellan,
sorry, I'm
up you
just going
get.
to take your statement down for you, and then put it all on the system, and then,
what's up, guys?
like I say, the other detectives did move it all down there.
Oh my god. Hey, can we move him from cell 1, please?
Where do you want to move him to?
Cell 3, so I can actually hear myself think.
Alright. Alright, Mr. Fergo, you're moving. You're not free, you're just moving down 2 cells.
I can't fucking hear you.
Okay,
Alright,
come
walk
with...
out.
No, face the wall behind you, place him in cuffs, transfer him to the next cell, then uncuff him.
Oh man, there's like 4 of us here.
Yeah, but you still follow procedure. Silly uniform sausages.
I'm gonna see if I can get that guy moved down
Yeah,
upstairs so
good
it's not
plan.
interrupting you.
Here we go.
Okay, open 1. Open 3.
Yeah, I already did.
Cool.
No, it's a key system.
Yeah. Oh, is it? I thought we had it centrally controlled. I thought we had technology here. No, apparently not.
No, it's a
Good old-fashioned jail cell. Are we
You
gonna
want to uncuff him?
No, let's leave him in cuffs.
I got it.
Okay, make sure the cameras are rolling in the cell, please. Okay, do you want to stop jogging, or are you having fun like that?
I literally fucking can't right now. I'm too jacked up.
Okay, fair enough. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you do say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to an
Sure.
attorney. If you cannot afford one, one will be provided for you. Do you understand the rights I've read them to you?
I fucking do.
Right, with that in mind, do you wish to speak to me?
Not particularly, but I have a feeling you're gonna talk me to me anyway.
Great intuition. And I think that's 218 tripping over the step again. Yes, it is. That step's a bastard, isn't it? Okay. Mr. McClellan. Fergal McClellan. Let's start back from the beginning, shall we? You bought a truck from a gentleman. Do you want to tell me what
I
happened?
just moved him. Why is he still talking?
You're talking about the Phantom I bought off
Yeah.
of Frank. I bought one off of him.
Okay. And what happened?
Fucking thing was busted.
So let me play over a little scenario in my mind, okay? So you bought a truck. The truck nearly kills you because he sold you a defective truck. You found him. Well, you went to his sister's house, I believe, or girlfriend's house, sorry, looking for him. Couldn't find him, or did find him, but you ended up coming across him, and a little altercation took place. He really is jacked up.
Too much fucking adrenaline right now.
Apparently. So let me just tell you what we have got. We have got your fingerprints, and we have DNA on scene, which I'm going to guarantee is a match for yours. So we could place you at the scene of his death. The gun he was shot with is registered to you. Just like the gun that was used to kill his sister. His girlfriend, sorry. Any fancy excuses for that? Or is that pretty much exactly how it went down?
Mind if I sit?
Feel free. You'll be doing a lot of that in the next couple of years. No, not quite.
Fucking hell, mate. Can't do a goddamn thing right now.
No, you can't. But then again, that's why you're in here. So, why'd you shoot Frank?
Well, because after I beat on the fucking bastard, he said he cut the brake lines himself. He found them down just enough that they wouldn't fail when I drove it away. Got so fucking angry I shot the bastard.
And why'd you shoot his girlfriend?
I went to ask her a few questions. She was gonna call the police.
Okay, and of course the gentleman on Route 68. The biker.
When I tried to take her fucking phone from her, she smacked me, I shot her. I just wanted that dumb bastard's bike. He could have left well enough alone, but no, he had to throw his hands at me.
You know there are other ways to solve these problems than guns. In fact, when you first went to see Miss Green, didn't you not in fact say you wanted to actually follow legal recourse with Mr. Frank?
Up until the part when I started beating on him that he admitted that he tried to kill me.
Okay. Okay, so looks like we have everything we need here. At this time, you are being arrested for 2 counts of second-degree murder and a 3rd count of attempted murder. You're going to have felony evasion from you running from the police and Grand Theft Auto for taking that car. Any final words?
I'd kill Frank again.
Fair enough. No remorse. That's fine by me. There we go. Right, do you want someone to take his cuffs off and we can leave him in there to stew? Doesn't seem too repentant. Alright, let's get this paperwork filed and we'll get our casework done. File an arrest.
Probably gonna hit him with first degree.
No, no premeditation. All 3 times have been times where he's basically ended up in the heat of the moment doing it. He's not gone to any of these locations with a desire to actually kill the guy or kill anybody. It's either been an argument or it's been, you know, rage. There's literally no proof for second. Now, first-degree murder in the case of Frank, if he wasn't already dead. Oh, yeah. Or at least attempted.
Yeah.
So, S-17.
Alright, do you guys got the charges, or?
Yeah, I've got him.
We'll get at it.
Alright.
10-10, 97-65.
I'm surprised he didn't come out shooting. Kind of glad he didn't come out shooting.
Fergal McClellan.
He threw his gun out the window. I was like, what the fuck? I mean, that's
Damn
fine.
it.
How it works.
Have to file it again.
I mean, he's pretty sure he got stuck on some dirt or something, unless he just gave up.
I think he just gave up.
I don't know
Illegal
where he came
weapon.
up with him. I mean, probably seemed intimidated as hell.
Assault with a deadly weapon. And we're going there too.
I mean, the station wagons aren't very fast either.
I mean, I think I was going 100 at one point.
Yeah. You should have been
Footprints and...
almost took a trip to the logging farm up there. That was fun.
Okay, so he needs to get another citation in here because it only lets me apply it once at a time, which is a little annoying, so I can't stack multiple charges of the same thing. We'll stick his number in there again. Second-degree murder.
Are you growing gray hairs?
Yes, he
I
is.
am.
Oh,
See,
man.
Well, me and 403 rode in a truck 2 shifts ago, and the way she drove gave me gray hair.
Hey!
Oh.
I remember that.
Just gonna keep him, or you'll cut him off or dye it or something?
He's going for the Peralta in Florida look.
Yeah,
Okay,
pretty
McClellan's
much.
out of here, so we're good to go. Nice catch on him, guys. I'm glad you got him alive. I was busy riding in a car that 218 drove off a cliff. And I mean a cliff. Yeah, he drove. He was going up to the lumberyard trying to get out of the place to the tunnel, and he just didn't turn. We went straight off the cliff. Plop.
Oh god.
Yeah.
Well,
thanks, guys.
we were getting ready to go into the lumber yard, then all of a sudden we just flipped a bitch and went right back out. It's like, okay.
Yeah. Oh, then everything will reappear. Well, that's the case of Frank McClellan. 2 homicides, attempted murder, multiple other horrible crimes. And that's been a CIU case. It's not sexy, it's not dramatic, it's casework, it's notes, it's getting the right evidence, it's making sure you can prosecute somebody for what you can actually get them for, having the right stuff to bring it to trial. Hopefully you enjoyed this one, very different, and just actually pretty fun, so I enjoyed it myself. Hopefully you guys did too, and thanks for watching. Bye!